Hi everybody, how you doing? I wanted to come on and show you a cool different way to use your border punches by making a frame like this. You can use any border punch that you have, obviously any paper that you have. What you'll need is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, a border punch that has an image. I'm going to be using the Cozy Camper border punch, and then you will need your paper trimmer measured with a 2-inch border. We're going to make a frame, a 2-inch border. One of my previous videos I showed you how to do the frame with the clips. You can refer back to that. I can also give you a quick demo on that on here. So what you're going to start with is your 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And like I said, when you're border punch, you need something with an image. So I am using the camper with the trees, a cozy camper, a comfortable camper is what it's called. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 12 by 12 sheet of paper and you're going to line up the edge of the paper to the edge of the border punch tray. Okay, you're going to line that up, and then you're going to punch it once. Whoa, sorry about that. Now, depending on your image and if it really matters to you or not, you are going to flip your piece of paper. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. So now you have your image. Now I want, just like here, I want this to be tree. So what I'm going to have to do is flip my piece of paper. Okay. And now I'm going to rotate it. And I'm going to put it in again, line it up. And I'm going to pick this up. Line it up in my tray at the edge of my punch tray and give it a punch. See, now I have tree. And I'm going to flip it back over to my original side. I'm going to rotate it again. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to rotate it again. Line it up. I'm picking this up so it doesn't rattle my table. Punch. Flip it over. Line it up. Oops. Line it up. Punch. Okay. Now I have tree. Flip it back over to the original side. Gonna punch. Put this in here. Punch. Now I have camper. Rotate. And flip it over. Do it again. Okay. Flip it back over. Line it up. Punch it. Flip it over and rotate. Line it up. Punch. I'll flip it back to my original side. So now I've got all of my campers punched out. Now I'm going to take, let me get this out of the way. Take my trimmer. Now I want a 2-inch border on my frame. That's what this is. From the edge of the paper to the inside of the frame is 2 inches. So what I did was, and I'll show you again real quick, side of your paper trimmer, the carriage for the cutter, you're going to line up that white line with the 2-inch mark. There's the 2-inch mark. You line it up and then you put the paper clip behind it so it can't go farther than 2 inches. Same goes for this end. 2 inches, you find the 10-inch mark, line up the white line with a 10-inch mark, put your paper clip behind it. So now I can make a 2-inch border. So now I'm going to run this through. Now, to cut at 2 inches this way, instead of running my paper and measuring out this way, I'm going to put my paper in and line up 2 inches at the top. And then I need to make sure that it's lined up on the 2-inch black line. So I'll run that. Remember, with these paper trimmers, you need to push down on the carriage because that's how the blade is engaged. Oop, getting stuck. All right, 2-inch mark. Line up the top and the bottom. Hold my piece of paper, push down on the carriage. It's easier to pull it out that way. Oop, I went that way already. There we go. 2-inch mark. Oop, I gotta make sure it's lined up on the 2-inch line. There we go. Push down. Now, what you could also use instead of the straight blade is you can use one of the curvy blades, one of the other dimensional blades, which I should have put in, but I didn't, so that you have something besides a straight cut. But for this, I wanted to make a straight cut. And now you have, ooh, I didn't cut all the way. Sorry about that. There you go. You have your frame with a cool border. Remember, you can use any border punch that you have. Just needs to be something that's an image. But you could try it with any of your border punches and see how it works. Let me know if you give it a try. Thanks. Have a good day.